Hi, welcome in my today video. Today I would like to talk about when fruits becomes harmful and how a raw vegan fast can reset your body. If you haven't met yet, my name is Tima, and in this channel you can find content about healthy living, raw vegan eating and fasting. Currently I'm doing a raw vegan fast, and this is the day 27. Back to my today topic. Fruit is supposed to be one of the healthiest food on earth. Yet thousands of people says fruit makes them feel worse. Fruit cause bloating, brain fog, sugar crashes, candida symptoms. Some people even say eating fruit makes their gut problem explode. So what's the truth? Is fruit securely unhealthy? Or there is something else going inside the body? In this video, we are going to talk about when fruit can become harmful and why it happens, and how a short or a longer raw vegan fast might help restore balance. First, let's clear something up immediately. Fruit is not the enemy. Fruit is one of the most nutrient-dense food available. It contains fiber, antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, phytonutrients, and natural sugars designed for quick energy. Humans and or primate relatives have been eating fruit for millions of years. So if fruit is so natural, why do some people feel terrible after eating? The key word is context. The health effect of fruit depends heavily on the condition of your gut and metabolism. And this is where modern lifestyle have changed the game. Inside your gut live trillions of microorganisms, bacteria, yeasts. Together they form your gut microbiome. When this ecosystem is healthy, these microbes help you digest the food, produce vitamins, regulate inflammation, support immunity, and stabilize metabolism. But modern diets often damage this delicate ecosystem. Highly processed food, refined sugars, artificial additives, chronic stress, antibiotics, and poor sleep. All of these can shift the microbiome into a state of called dysbiosis. That means the wrong microbes start dominating, and when that happens, something is interesting occurs. Certain bacteria and yeast begin to over-ferment sugar, and fruit contains natural sugar. So instead of being smoothly digested, fruit can suddenly become full for microbiome chaos. Gas production increased, inflammation rises, and people experience symptoms like bloating, fatigue, headaches, skin issues, and cravings. So the problem may not be the fruit, the problem may be the ecosystem digesting it. Another issue people often talk about is candida. Candida is a yeast that naturally exists in the human body. Normally, healthy bacteria keep it under control. But if the microbiome becomes imbalanced, yeast population can expand. Yeast love sugar. When sugar becomes abundant, yeast can ferment it rapidly. That fermentation produces alcohols and toxins that may contribute to symptoms like brain fog, fatigue, digestive discomfort, or sugar craving, extreme sugar craving. So someone with yeast imbalance may notice something strange. They eat fruit and feel worse. This doesn't mean fruit caused the problem. It means fruit is exposing the imbalance. Another factor is insulin sensitivity. Insulin is the hormone that allows cells to absorb glucose from the bloodstream. But in many modern population, people develop insulin resistance. That means cells stop responding efficiently to insulin signals. When that happens, blood sugar regulation becomes unstable. Even natural sugars from fruit can cause large spikes and crashes. This leads to symptoms like energy crash, intense hunger, irritability, and cravings. So again, the issue may not be the fruit itself, the issue may be metabolic health. So a raw vegan reset may help with all of these symptoms. And a short or a longer term raw vegan fast reset can sometimes help people. And I see a lot of examples, even my experience and thousands of other people experiencing the same thing. And with the raw vegan fast, we're not talking about starvation. And we are not talking about extreme long restriction also. A raw vegan reset usually means a temporary period of eating only simple plant foods like fresh fruits, raw vegetables, green juices, smoothies, sprouts, plenty of water. So why might this help? There are several reasons. First, fiber intake explodes. Raw plants are extremely high in fiber. Fiber feeds beneficial bacteria in the gut. These bacteria produce compounds called short-chain fatty acids, which support gut health, gut healing, and reduced inflammation. Then second thing is processed food disappearing from our diet. During a reset, people eliminate refined sugar, processed snacks, industrial oils, heavy animal products. This removes many substances that disrupt the microbiome. The third thing is digestion becomes simpler. When meals are simple and plant-based, the digestive system often works more efficiently. Instead of constantly digesting heavy meals, the body can redirect energy toward repair. The fourth thing is metabolic reset. Many people report that after a few days of simple raw foods, sugar cravings decrease, energy stabilized, and digestion improved. and skin clears. Of course, individual results vary, and of course, maybe most of the people need more time on raw food. But the mechanism makes sense. You are essentially changing the environment inside the gut, and microbes respond quickly to dietary changes. And the whole microbiome can change fast. One of the most fascinating discoveries in nutrition science is how quickly the microbiome adapts. Researchers show that gut bacteria can shift significantly in just a few days of dietary change. When people increase fiber and plant diversity, beneficial microbiomes often begin to grow. And when harmful microbes lose their preferred fuel source, their population can shrink. In other words, your diet is constantly shaping your internal ecosystem. So a short reset may help move the system toward healthier balance. But we need to be honest about something. A raw vegan reset is not magic, and it's definitely not for everyone in every health stages. People with certain conditions should be caution, including diabetes, severe digestive disorders, eating disorders, nutrition deficiencies, and pregnancy. Any major dietary change should ideally be discussed with a healthcare professional. Maybe need a longer transitioning period with all plant food monitored by your doctor. It's simply to give the body a break and observe how it responds. Ironically, the most important part of the reset is not the reset itself, it's what comes after. Long-term health depends on sustainable habits like whole foods, high fiber intake, diverse plants, fermented food, adequate protein, healthy fats, and minimal the ultra-processed food intake. This type of diet supports the microbiome and metabolic health over time. And when the gut ecosystem becomes healthier, many people suddenly tolerate fruit again with no problems. So if fruit makes you feel bad right now, that doesn't necessarily mean fruit is unhealthy. It may mean your gut ecosystem needs healing. Sometimes the body simply needs a period of simplicity. Less processed food, more fiber, more natural nourishment. And when the internal environment improves, the foods that once caused problems often become enjoyable again. I would like to show you my update with my belly progress, because my bloating is reduced so much more reduced, and I'm so happy with my fast and this, with my progress. And yes, this is for today. If you find this video helpful, subscribe for more content about nutrition, gut health, raw vegan lifestyle, and natural healing. And I'm curious about your experience. Have you ever tried raw food reset? Did fruit make you feel better or worse? Let me know in the comment. Your story might help someone else also. And thank you for watching. See you on my next video. Bye.